Hey yo, what's good, y'all? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Banter, man, in the building, man. The bodega is open today. It's always open, but you know what I'm saying? The public can come in, you know what I'm saying? You want your chopped cheese, you want a bacon, egg, and cheese, you want your falafel. Come on, get it all. You can get it all here. Get your gyros.
You know I want a Philly cheese egg roll.
You can get that too.
Just hit me with that turkey bacon because I like to keep things halal. You dig?
Give me a turkey and broccoli sub. Hell no, this nigga.
Yeah, we got that too for you. But you know what I'm
saying?
Give
me a steak rice bowl with a medium spoon and some hot sauce on the side.
Nigga, give me two Dutches, nigga. That's all I need for.
Yeah, you can get the Dutchies easy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You know who's running this shit. You know who's running the bodega, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. You know what I'm saying? Boy King P, Bodega P. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's Pat Scorpion, the New England representative, aka the heavyweight champion of Ring Gang Radio. You know what I'm saying? I know
aka a swollen arm.
Yeah, niggas was hating, because last week, I was showing off the guns and shit like that, and niggas was like, God damn, this nigga's a super soldier, but still a super soldier today. But I be in the camera all day at work, so today I'm gonna be behind the scenes though. But as always, I am very happy to be here. So let's get it.
Triple P.
I want to do the 24-inch pythons.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
No. It's fuck Hulk
Hogan. Pat over there doing supersets off camera.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan. All right.
Yeah.
And other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? I'm on my West Coast shit. I mean, got a little Easy E vibe here. You know what I mean, you about to Jerry curl that down, my nigga. I'm fucking with y'all, man. You know what it is, man. El Capitan, try to work the God, go artist, aka Mr. World is an op. You know what it do. That Fort Shot Rockadale project coming soon, nigga, for the summer. Niggas is sleeping, but we dropping that shit soon. Don't worry, it's coming soon. Pause. So, but we back in the bodega. Let me get my bottle of wine, my little vodka, my little Smirnoff, whatever the fuck. I mean, we about to post up and handle this shit. Let's go.
Okay, my God. Go artist. He goes the hardest. Welcome to the bodega, as always. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? I should have been named Fuck Hulk Hogan, Bubba. Rest in peace to Iron Sheik. But you know what it is, Ring Game Radio. My name's Pilot. Let's get it. I don't got much else to say.
Yeah, we give first and last names here, nigga. Says conscious Pilot. I'm Pilot on the bodega, nigga.
Yeah, in the bodega. Let's get it. Let me get my skills and my shit, man.
Thank you for flying in. And last, certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's good? You already know who the fuck it is. Your boy Ron Top 5, Chicago's own nigga in the building. We in the bodega, Ring Gang. We here, nigga. We here all the time. Y'all niggas need to tune in, nigga. We live every fucking week, twice a week, maybe 3 times on a good week. Fuck you mean?
You already know what it is. The bodega always stays open. So
that shit was mad ignorant.
Maybe at your front porch, nigga. What?
He said that shit was mad.
Maybe at your job, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. We'll
talk about boxing in your break room, nigga.
We'll go live from your front door, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Okay, but the bodega is in usual form, so you know what I'm saying. But we got some stuff to talk about today at the bodega in bodega style. So,
yeah, what you got first, nigga?
Well, first off, I know Pat wants to get his little rant off, so I'm gonna let him get his little rant off before we get into these topics tonight.
Super swole rant, go ahead.
I do. And Rome, turn that shit off in the background, nigga. I know that's you.
Oh, my fault. Hold on.
Yeah.
I ain't know it was that loud, nigga.
I have sensitive ears, nigga. I hear things.
Damn, nigga, you work out your ears too? God damn.
Like,
yo, but yeah. But I know on the last cast, I know I dropped a slight joke on one Josue Vargas, because he had an unfortunate video that leaked that Pilot saw, but thankfully none of us saw. Pilot, was unlucky to see that shit. However,
took one for the team.
Yeah, he took one for the team, basically.
He did that so we ain't have to go through that.
Yeah, exactly. He told us, "Hey, yo, don't go past Nika's comments because someone posted that fuck shit on her on her tweet." So I was like, "Yo, okay, good man, Pilot." Even though I'm pretty sure Pilot had to go throw bleach in his eyes after seeing that shit. But yeah. But no, Josue Vargas though put out a little disclaimer on his Instagram talking about, yes, I'm not gay, I'm not bi, I am straight, and that there's a lot of things going on in my life, and mental health made me commit a homosexual act. And I'm just like, nah, bruh. Like, nah. First of all, denial is not just a fucking river in Egypt, bro. Like, I have respect for you if you just came out the closet and just be, hey, you out, but hey, work for fucking Orlando Cruz. You know what I'm saying? You got a title shot. You know what I mean? Maybe that you might need that, but no, you want to say you're straight. Like, ain't no straight if you're on camera having relations with a man. Like, I'm sorry, that's not a thing. Like, Josue Vargas.
Hell no! What the fuck?
Yeah, you played yourself, Josue Vargas. Like, bruh, like you're not straight. You're on video.
Wait, that's a double entendre.
Yeah, it's like.
Hell no.
And that's a slippery slope too, because mental health is nothing to really play with. But they're saying that you got, your mind, you were seeing devils and it made you commit a sex act. Nah, bro, like get the fuck out of here. Like
that's that back in the day shit. That's some shit niggas be like, yo, fuck, I did some shit. I'm about to go to church for a week, try to get these demons off you. Nigga, stop, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Demons got you off all right.
Yeah.
You're giving Puerto Rican a whole new meaning.
What the fuck? Yeah, y'all sick. It's the Puerto Rican.
Yeah, seriously, Vargas, so get your life together, bro. Like, don't live your truth, man. No one gives a fuck. Just all you care about is get back in the ring and stop getting knocked out in the first round. Like, all that extra shit keep to yourself. So you don't get this bullshit that you're going through. Bro.
That's the only place we care about if you finish early or not.
Pause, nigga.
Pause.
Christ.
Mega pause.
Jesus Christ.
No, and then
yeah, that's
I ain't get knocked out first round and shit.
And for the people trying to justify it, saying, he's doing it for content, he's doing it for pay. Nah, I'm not getting.
Stop, nigga. If you don't get this fucking, what's this damn what was the nigga from Philly? Yusuf Mack ass shit out of here.
Yusuf Mack, yeah, that motherfucker, yeah. And at least that nigga had, he came out with it like after he put that wild ass story. Next thing he was on the train, he was asleep, and next thing you know, he was in a gay porno. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, what? What the fuck?
That was some gay kidnapping. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, dude, yeah.
Nah.
Dude. And that's
some shit where you gotta crash out if some shit really happened like that.
Yeah.
Like what the
nigga crashed out on like the whole city block on that one. Like,
you telling me that nigga went around doing interviews talking about these niggas kidnapped me. I already know. What?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, that shit was I think media take all that shit.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. Like some of these cats is like, yo, live your fucking truth, man. Don't be spitting false tales and capping and shit. Like,
if that shit really happened, that nigga would be looking like he was seeing ghosts. Like that's some shit that can't happen to a grown ass man. First of all, a grown ass man getting kidnapped. Okay, I can see. Niggas do get.
kidnapped. Grown ass niggas get kidnapped all the time.
I didn't finish, nigga. Grown niggas do get kidnapped. A pistol will kidnap a nigga. I ain't gonna lie, but to kidnap a nigga and put him on some Pulp Fiction in the basement shit, nigga. That's going too far.
But you acknowledge it's possible. It's just I don't think it's possible with his story. Like,
his story was wild. Like it was like, get the fuck out of here, like, bro. Like you need
niggas struggling you on the train and shit. Like,
this fake Dave V's looking nigga, man.
Crazy. Well, I mean, Josue is not the only one that's been talking some crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? It seems to be a thing this week between fucking. One Puerto Rican, another Honduran. He want to fucking talk a whole bunch of silly shit. It's one Teofimo, you know, saying at the press conference today, talking all this fucking shit. I'm just like, bro, what are you saying?
That motherfucker is manic. Clear symptoms. That motherfucker is a manic. Like he has problems. Like he.
I told y'all he gonna win. Told y'all he gonna win.
Yeah, he's unwell, man. He is not.
You know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is? And I mean, nobody might agree with this, but I feel like in me, the things that he said, I wasn't like, it wasn't because of what he said. It was because it was Tio. I feel like the things he said would have been better.
Break down what he meant than what he said, because it sounded like some stupid shit. Like
you can't do that.
He basically was saying like, you gotta. I forgot what exactly
you gotta go towards death because death is the beginning of life.
Yeah, basically saying, you know what?
That's real.
Everybody's afraid to die. You know what? But I don't mind going towards death because we're all gonna die anyway. So if I'm gonna die, I might as well die with some meaning, and in that meaning, I lived for something. I get what he was saying.
Listen,
that made sense. But the whole going toward death was just like
it's a good message. He just said it the wrong way, but I understand what he means.
If he would have probably said all of that without saying that one bar, it would have made sense. It would have came out better.
What he was really trying to say is like you don't really live till you almost die type shit. Like you're not really alive until you almost feel death.
Honestly, I unlike most people, I didn't have an issue with what he said, but I felt like it was really more of a who the messenger was than what the message was, because this is Tio. And Tio says a lot of silly shit. And like, even when he says some shit that I'm like, okay, I can see where he's coming from. It's Tio. Tio, even when he says it, he comes off like he's very like he's trying to like, well, are you trying to convince us this? Or are you trying to convince yourself this? Like, even when he's saying this shit, he seems unsure of himself. Like he's trying to hype himself.
It's not believable. Like, that's why it's bullshit. It's not it's not something that is authentic. That's why everybody just calling it bullshit, because he don't even really believe that. Because if that's the way, you would have never made the excuse about almost dying when you fought Cambosis because you were sick. Like, nigga literally tried to make that as an excuse type shit. Even though it's a legitimate medical reason, but still, like, it's like all that shit just don't add up. Like nigga, just fight. Who gives a fuck? You trying to be a goddamn Sigmund Freud or some shit? Like, yo, chill. Like, no one give a fuck.
This is the same guy this is the same guy that was caught, you know, by the cameras in his last fight. Like, do I still got it?
No, you don't. Goddammit.
And then they asked him about it, and he's like, you know, I'm Tiafimo. I just had to add some drama to it. Like,
and that's
all the war.
Like, that's why even when he says something that makes sense coming from you, I just not like it sounds silly coming from you.
Because remember, like you're quoting like a couple bars from like a 2-minute rant. Like he on some Kanye shit, really. Like I don't listen to niggas to hear a couple bars out of a whole 24-bar verse. Like, nigga, that whole verse got to be fired, not just 2 parts. Like,
word.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, he was taking Tyson's shit, and Taylor's just like, yeah, you took that from Tyson. Like, you gonna come up with anything original yourself? Like, you ain't Tyson.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I could tell, like, Taylor's really like legit annoyed with dude. Like,
Taylor
you can just tell.
Yeah, if Taylor might fuck up Teofimo, like, you know, really bad.
I don't know why everybody's rooting for damn Tio on some, like, I think he can do what he has a talent. Like,
no,
what is he fucking doing?
Tio, like I said, Tio by decision, yo. Tio got that.
I'm not rooting for any of these guys.
Like, this is like one of those damn asshole 1 versus asshole 2 type of fights.
All right. I'll take asshole 1 over asshole 2. Pause.
Hey, pause, bro.
I'm gonna just sit back and let whatever happen happen.
Because these niggas is
like the year candidate that we can rave about. You know, that's all I asked for. It's like
that's all I asked for. It's the fight of the year. You know, no dud, because it is the biggest fight this weekend. You know, it's a stacked weekend of boxing. So
yeah,
that's the.
I mean, is it?
I mean, I wouldn't call it stacked. I wouldn't call it stacked.
It's a weekend of boxing.
I'm saying there's a card going on right now. There's like 3 cards tomorrow, 4 cards Saturday. I'm just saying. There's
4 cards Saturday.
There's like 3 or 4 cards Saturday.
Yeah,
the Derbianchenko bum gear shit. Oh,
calling a bunch of cards that are mid is not stacked.
Not stacked. What's another word for stacked? Loaded?
No, toaster leaving, nigga. That's what this is. It's toaster leaving with a nice big bagel in the middle that's on point. But even the bagel is like a day old. It's not the freshest bagel. It's like the yellow clearance shit at Walmart.
It's a buffet style boxing weekend. How about that? Because
that works.
Nah. Some buffets be hitting though, nigga. Chill.
Not everything be hitting. Not everything be hitting though.
No, it's like a church giveaway Sunday at boxing.
but yo, okay. But to add on to that, it's like a church giveaway. But the first 20 people that show up get a free $50 Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. Like, yeah, you'll show up. Like, yeah. It's enough to show up. They got some shit. But if you really show up, you'll see a T.O. Taylor fight, and you'll see Derevyanchenko give Munguia a good bag session. So so King P said I wouldn't call this a stacked boxing weekend, nigga. Like,
it's a weekend of boxing. Let's just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Bare
Bare minimum last weekend. They said we'll give you one fight. We'll give you a good a main course, but them sides and appetizers gonna be trash. Mm-hmm. And then that's what we have really. Because I don't even think we talked about no undercards or nothing for T.O. Taylor. It's just that. There's nothing else.
Jermaine Ortiz is fighting somebody. So.
A nobody. Like
he's fighting dude that dropped Muratalo, which I hope maybe we get Jermaine Ortiz Muratalo.
Yeah. Next.
That's all.
Listen, I don't want to talk about Jermaine right now. Okay.
I know
he's the last nigga. Yeah. Niggas who have funny style on interviews don't get mentions on here. Like, we good on that.
My fault for half the bar.
Yeah. Next. Okay. Anything else anybody want to rant on before we get into
I know y'all had like basketball players, football, whatever, y'all Zion, the Lauryn Hill song.
So let's get into this. Let's get into the first topic.
Go ahead.
We got trouble in Zion. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Zion Williamson, Mr. Zion Williamson, young, talented NBA player. Can't stay healthy.
Injury prone.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he stays healthy, he can live up to his potential.
But now,
he's not even only messing up on the court. He's messing up off the court. So this whole thing started because what's up?
No, I said so sure the fuck he is. Yeah, go continue.
Oh yeah. So, but like this whole thing started because he announced that he is expecting a child with a woman, and then we find out that this woman is a stripper, and we're just like, oh,
okay,
here we go.
And that at first
I am not surprised.
Okay. No, but I mean that seems like it's tolerable when the rest is.
I was like, okay, you know what? I've seen this before. It happens, whatever. I groaned a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? You lay with who you lay with. That's what you get. But then that wasn't enough. Now we got a porn star. What's her name again?
Mariah Mills.
Yeah, Mariah Mills, whoever she is.
Mariah Mills
comes out and was like, oh, how could you have a baby? And we were talking, and she started releasing her Snapchat messages on Twitter and all this stuff that he was saying to her. And he was like, she was getting like nasty with it. I'm like, oh my, like, really? And she's like,
First of all, Zion is retarded, yo, because this nigga ain't played in 3 years, but he over here wifing strippers and porn stars, nigga. Get your game right, nigga. We trying to see you dunk, not fucking dunk.
Here's a tweet from like an hour ago. She says, your bathroom was filled with soda and bottles and cans. No wonder you're fat as fuck.
For real.
She just tweeted like an hour ago. That's wild.
And nigga, you crashing out so hard, you fucking impregnating porn stars and strippers? Where the fuck is you hanging out at,
Yeah,
nigga?
honestly, they not even like the elite looking ones. Like real talk, like they not even like no dimes. Like
everybody at first was like, oh, at least he beat the milkman allegation because there was videos early on where he was messing with pogs, white girls, you know.
Oh my god!
But then
I
now
don't know what's wrong with this nigga.
With the whores.
No, I mean,
but see, I'm not.
I mean,
one
that
of
ain't
those
even
dudes
better.
that's
Like,
no, I'm not one of those dudes that like. Well, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
There's
Yeah,
not even
nobody
better.
said it.
Like, oh, it's okay that she's a filthy stripper as long as she's black. Like, what?
yeah, that's always so stupid. Like, what the?
Well, that's true. That's true. As long as she's black,
No,
Nigga, that's still stupid though.
it could be a filthy white stripper, and we'll be like, oh my god.
They both bad though. Like,
They're
what the
both
fuck?
bad. I mean, you know, a little Jennifer from the Starbucks is cool, I guess, right? A little white girl Jennifer.
So hold on,
Nah,
yeah. So niggas
But I
is
feel like,
so
I feel
niggas
like
rather.
if it was Tiana Trump, niggas wouldn't be mad. Niggas would be like, oh, that's what's up.
That's still horrible.
Oh, absolutely not.
Nigga, that's
They would.
horrible.
They would. They'll be like, oh, that's what's up. Damn.
But I think Rome is a little right though. I think niggas would be like, it'd be one of those things where like niggas that say something to they like outside niggas that say something, but behind closed doors, niggas he'd be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
All right, let's transform the conversation. All right, what's a porn star that'll be like, oh, niggas will be like, oh, you cool. It's cool that you. I would have wiped. I would have wiped this too.
Niggas ain't gonna admit it. That's why I said it's gonna be behind closed doors.
Like niggas would be like,
niggas behind closed doors be like, I mean,
like what if Shaq? What if Shaq got like Sarah J pregnant or something?
Sarah J.
Nigga, that's an L on top of an L.
Yeah, Sarah J is ugly in the face.
Yeah, that means Shaq didn't respect himself.
Exactly.
You know, Prime Sarah J did have a crazy.
But when niggas clown him,
yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, look, there's some that you a clown off rip in that nigga face, behind his back, on a mountaintop, in a tree. It don't matter. You'll just clown that nigga. But there's some I'm saying that niggas a clown, but when they'll go home and sit and lay in bed, and before they go to sleep, they'll sit in bed and be like,
damn, that's what's up.
Damn, that's what's up. Like,
they do the same thing.
Like if KD got Pinky pregnant, will niggas be like, oh damn.
This ain't prom, so yeah, niggas a clown.
Yeah,
dude, look, we're talking about like we're talking about get a dime pregnant prime, like not no fucking y'all talking about Sarah, y'all old ass.
Mariah Mills ain't really. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm familiar with her work somewhat, but she never did it for me. I've never searched Mariah Mills. You know,
she never did it. She never did it for me.
She did it. Yo, this nigga pilot is like quality. This nigga already sounded like a connoisseur. Like this nigga's like.
She never did it for me.
I've never searched for her. I don't think she particularly did it for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I've searched for Tiana Trump before.
Her only
That's what I know, dude. Pilot is one of those niggas who when we get off the, we will end up clowning niggas.
No.
And then after the podcast, when we go off air, Pilot will be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you ain't really fuck up that much. I mean, shit. It could have been worse, nigga. I mean, getting Tiana Trump pregnant ain't the worst thing, nigga. Like, you could have got Sarah J pregnant, nigga. Like,
I mean, Mariah Mills looks like, first of all, looks like a transgender with her, you know, with the bad plastic surgery.
She just look like a chick that's like a cheeseburger away, my nigga. To me.
Yeah. And then also, it reaffirms the fact to me that a lot of these basketball players have no game before they get into the league, and they still have no game. So
no, they just paying to play.
Yeah, just paying to play. Yeah. And then
it's newfound fame. It's newfound fame. They got all this money, don't know what to do with it, and they got whores hitting them up in their DM saying like, "Yo, send me $1,500, and you can impregnate me," type shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think they say it like that, but yeah, close enough. I mean, they may as well for these niggas game. Like,
I didn't look into it fully, but wasn't his baby mama the one that's pregnant? Not Mariah Mills, but the one like she was twerking on Queen's Flip podcast. Was that her? Like, come on now, Queen's Flip. You could have been on Joe Budden or something.
Queen's Flip.
Yo, shout out to Flip. Yo, this nigga Pilot is like the investigator for these hoes. Like, this nigga's like.
I can't avoid it. I'm like, okay.
But she's not elite because she was twerking on Queen's Flip podcast.
I mean,
I can understand if she was twerking on Joe Button's podcast or Joe Rogan's podcast.
Come on.
I mean, hoes is hoes.
On the ring game.
On the Ring Game podcast.
I mean, either way, hoes is hoes. Like you're not supposed to like.
Damn, now we got to get somebody twerking on here. Fuck, see what y'all niggas did like that.
Yeah, we just gonna have a screen. We gonna have a screen set up with just a whole twerking the whole time.
Just like, hey, like,
See,
here you go.
2 hours. Go ahead.
OG, like that's his problem. Like, he has no OG, like no veteran. That's like, yo, young blood, you can't be doing this.
But you got too many OGs that done crashed.
Well, nigga,
out, so
you gotta actually be in the league and be actually playing to have an OG, nigga. You can't just be in the league. You can't be in a league on the sideline and then when niggas go in the locker room, you head at home, nigga. No, you're not gonna meet an OG like that. No,
nigga. Hold on, you need to find like an OG bench nigga then.
Like Zion,
and the Pelicans is so young, nigga. Who's the OG over there?
The first 20, 30 games, Zion was balling, but then he just ended up, getting hurt again. This nigga always getting hurt. But he was dominant for the 30 games he played.
Yeah, but he was. Listen,
y'all saying 30 games, bro. Like,
listen,
in 3 years, 30 games?
Nigga, Anthony Bennett was dominant, nigga.
Half a season.
Anthony Bennett was dominant. What happened? Zion's gonna be a bust. He keep fucking around with these hoes.
Yeah, but who's worse? Because him and Ja. Hold on, let me ask y'all real quick. Because him and Ja are in the same draft. Who would you rather have drafted, John Moran or Zion Williamson right now? Because they were 1 and 2.
The nigga who's actually
I'll rather draft the nigga that's already played 300 games.
Yeah, Ja, right? Yeah.
Right, and the nigga that can jump over Zion if he wanted to.
But Zion
what twin Glocks, nigga, like it's stranglehold.
John Moran got a way bigger jump than fucking Zion anyway.
No, but Zion be balling when he's playing, but he throws his
back.
Zion
heavy ass ain't jumping.
John Moran got a jump shot. John Moran is a guard. Can control the ball, can facilitate. I'll way
control the Glock.
Yeah, I'll way more rather have John Morant than Zion, especially with fat nigga that always trying to get hurt and fuck porn stars and get them pregnant and not play.
Fat nigga getting these fat hoes.
I mean, the other one is online, toting guns all the time. So I mean, it's both of them are kind of messed up. Something about South Carolina.
But one nigga got me to the playoffs, and all I had to do was make sure my other core was straight enough to keep me in it, but they wasn't, so I couldn't keep going. He still got him to the playoffs, even though he was showing guns or whatever.
You gotta pick the active player.
And them niggas was the 4th seed in the West or some shit like that. Like, come on. Whether he was showing guns or not, the nigga was balling out 25 a night.
Zion not even balling out with these hoes.
The only reason he didn't make the All NBA team, they didn't make the All NBA team because they was hating on him.
Yeah,
he should have been. They're like, yo, we can't.
They're like, yo, they need basketball players, not expendables, nigga.
Yeah, no, they was like, he's doing too much shit this year. We'll see if he can, be cool next year. We'll put him on it next year, but he can't do it this year. Even though he's dropping 30 a night, LeBron can't even touch this nigga. Pause. But still, we can't give it to him.
Pause.
Play it, nigga.
Between Zion and PJ, like I don't even feel bad for him. They got.
But anyway, but look, that girl Mariah Mills, she's probably capping too, because because if you've seen the tweets, she had posted tweets saying with blurring out some of the words that he was saying. Why the fuck would she do that? Because she's capping.
She's capping for sure. Because you
gotta blur this shit out.
Listen, first of all, she took her phone's cracked. First of all, then how you a porn star with a cracked phone, bitch? You fucking for money.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's almost as bad as the Freddie Gibbs shit. Like,
all she gotta do is put in 1 day of work and she can get her phone fixed. She tripping.
That's fact.
Anyway, then she took a picture of first of all, she got the nigga saved as Zion Williamson. Nigga, that's cap. Why the fuck would you be with a nigga for months and have his nigga saved his first and last name in your Snapchat? Then she didn't even say she didn't even show what she sent back. She only showed what this nigga said. So it was probably like a fake account or some shit. Then this nigga had sent a message saying, "Yo, I'm gonna send you some money, and are you down to be my official?" And then she blurred out the word. And then she posted on Twitter talking about, "Yeah, you asked me to be your official girlfriend, and how is this gonna work?" and all this shit.
But why would you blur out the word girlfriend then?
Right. No, because she was probably
That
saying
nigga could have said official anything. Like,
official whore.
Whore, you can be my official cum bucket, this, that. Like,
just slide
you
out
be my official jump off.
No, what it was she was mad that she was the porn star that wasn't impregnated. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's sour grapes, like real shit. When I seen it, I was like, yeah, this bitch jelly.
Well, for her sake,
she jelly because she ain't get the jelly.
I hope that's the case.
You hope he's what?
For his sake, I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case for his sake.
Yeah, so and I hope that if it's like no capping or nothing like that, like hopefully that he stays the fuck away from her because it's like Mariah Mills is it's clout chasing. It's sick. That's the sick thing about social media.
Yeah.
Everyone,
bro, you could do better, man. Like what the fuck?
And you know it's weird because when I try to say this dude is an idiot for all this, I get told, well, you don't know because we're not in the position where we have access to these women like this.
Yo, fuck out of here. I'm tired of that excuse, man. Like niggas is lame and that's just it, bro. Like none of this.
Yeah, because
you don't have that. Come on, it's like
because of Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce.
Niggas gotta speak for themselves with that shit, bro.
Like Paul Pierce be hanging out with KG, and he was on the Showtime. You know, they were watching the game. They were streaming the game on YouTube, whatever to watch. You know, and then Paul Pierce is straight up simping and telling them how to pay for this girl's tuition. You know, like that's the OGs. They're paying these bitches tuition. You know what I mean? That's true.
I mean. Like it's something culture. I never really.
These athletes got to do better. Like some of these athletes don't know no better.
You know,
and I'd rather be
imagine what could be done in the black community if niggas weren't simping this hard. Like you got LeBron building schools and shit, and it's like y'all niggas is like y'all not even building strip clubs. Like at least Floyd built a strip club. Like if you're gonna be tricking like that. Nigga, put some money into put some real money into your tricking and monetize your tricking. So at least I can respect some shit like that, you know. But when you just tricking, nigga, if you tricking, you may as well just start your own OnlyFans, nigga. Like
I'm saying,
like if you go, be on some Safari Tiger shit, at least get some money out of it, something like just to be. I couldn't be paying no bitch tuition for like what the fuck, like the only way I'm doing that if you I'm building a school for your ass to teach in, like. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Did I be paying for everybody's shit? They're like, yeah, this nigga good at science. Yeah, this hoe be knowing stars and moons and shit. We gonna have an astrology class. This, that. We gonna boxing. Like, but y'all niggas are just buying hoes, like giving them careers and
security and shit. What part of the game is
like
that?
Shit weird. And it's not like these hoes is like putting somebody else on. It's like that money circulating to fucking Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Chanel, like
exactly all these European brands. You know what I mean?
Like, so it's just weird. Like y'all niggas got to get like some more productive hobbies. It's like it's 2023. Like y'all gonna like where the scientist thoughts at? Like y'all should be fucking some hoes that could get y'all some Iron Man suits and hoverboards and like some crazy shit. Like y'all niggas is like. Y'all not even getting discounts on OnlyFans.
They're not trying to mess with them type of scientist chicks. The only scientist chicks some of these athletes who mess with is Mariah the scientist.
Mariah, yeah, the Mariah
that's about
scientist, yeah.
That's the only scientist girl they want to deal with. Mariah the scientist.
And I'm just saying, man, like it's just
exactly like
weird.
Brittany Renner. She looked exactly like Brittany Renner.
She looks like she's basically the somewhat wholesome version of Brittany Renner. She's not really wholesome, you know. She knows she's the wholesome. I'm just saying.
Nothing about her is wholesome. Like
you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, though. The gimmick.
Her and Brittany Renner are the same person. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, like Shaq. Like that's OG. Shaq, you know, Shaq be chilling with Brittany Renner and shit. You saw
Shaq's not trying to wife Brittany Renner. Like,
we don't know yet.
A nigga like Shaq can afford 3 Brittany Renners.
Shaq was dating hoops. You know what I'm saying? He was dating hoops. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but he understood that like that's not to be forever. Like
these niggas are literally wifing them up, impregnating them. Y'all getting 18-year contracts and shit. Like,
and
that ain't the business.
and some of these dudes like aren't smart. Like I don't know. It's like if you want to plan to have like someone, like why would you be with someone like this where it's like, do you not think of this like, okay, you're 20 years old, you get a baby, you have a baby with a chick she with her for 18 years, so you'd be from 20 to 38. You on the hook until 38. You think you'll be an athlete until 38? You know how much the average career span is not 18 years. It's more like 5 to 6 years. Like, so by the time you're 38, you won't be an athlete anymore, and you'll still be having to pay athlete money.
Right, like not every NBA player could be a Haslam. You know what I'm saying? Be in the league for God knows how long.
I mean, we just see the thing about Trevor Ariza, where he was going to court trying to get his payments put down because he was having to pay NBA player money when he ain't an NBA player no more. Like,
man, y'all niggas got to start getting vasectomies though. Real shit. Y'all want to be busting up in these holes all the time, like
they're not trying to do that.
And I mean, reap what you sow, man. Get the consequences, because it's like ain't no way, like ain't no way, bro. And they got the money to do them, and they could get the reversible ones. Like y'all literally like. Derek Jeter showed y'all the plan, but like y'all niggas,
exactly. Y'all going out like Peter Guns, man. Like,
yeah,
y'all gotta chill.
But even Peter Guns could spin it all better than these niggas. At least this nigga became a brand with it. Like nigga did the cheaters. Like I can't see these niggas doing anything after they career over. Like
exactly.
Like that's the worst part. Like. That's the thing with hip hop. Hip hop niggas would be damn falling into something else. You think a nigga fall off, but then he falls into an opportunity. Like, fuck that. Y'all say I'm a scumbag. I be cheating on everybody. Lands on show. Like, oh shit, cheaters, nigga. Fuck that. Hey man, you need to handle your broad. Nigga throwing hands, this, that. It's just hilarious. Like,
I mean,
shout out to that nigga.
Maybe if you're lucky as an athlete, you could fall into a commentator job or analyst.
Yeah.
Job. Like,
but this ain't boxing.
Yeah,
where you got like several different entities needing niggas to damn interview or have commentating. Like it's a different game. Like you got to be in the game,
right?
And if you ain't played enough games, how the fuck we care about you commentating?
Right?
Like what you gonna commentate on? Other niggas is not playing enough. Like, stop. Oh, I mean, but is that it? Is anything else we gotta say? I just looked at the time, man. I'm good. You gotta chase niggas out the bodega when we in the front with the beer chilling too long, nigga. Yeah. Like we done went through like 3 Black and Miles in a joint, my nigga.
But yeah. So I think we gave enough bars to Zion. You know what I'm saying? Do better. So you know what I'm saying. But for our next little thing, you know what I'm saying, some more unfortunate news. We just lost a legend. A humble, Sheiky baby, humble you, jabroni.
You do a perfect impression of him.
Rest in peace to the Iron Sheik. A lot of us Ring Gang members are, we watch wrestling. So, we into wrestling too. So we'll talk that wrestling talk. And Iron Sheik was a legend in wrestling. So.
Yeah, Iron Sheik is from my era of wrestling. It's like I mean, at the time he was like kind of slightly out of his prime though. But imagine obviously because Iran in the '80s was like a dirty word. Like you couldn't say that. Like you couldn't say Iran like
it was
that.
a heat magnet for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the WWF had a whole Iranian with the headdress and the Persian clubs and the camel clutch, all that saying that Iran
all the stereotypes.
Yeah.
You're like Iran #1, USA hot to
it. Yeah, that's it. But even beyond that, with the Iron Sheik, though, Iron Sheik was a good wrestler. Before the drugs kind of took over, and above all, he was a decent human being. Because most niggas from the wrestlers who wrestled in the '80s, some of them were complete scumbags, like one Hulk Hogan. But dude was actually a decent family man and everything like that, and wasn't racist. Didn't say has no history of racism, which is, like I said, in his era is actually an accomplishment.
I would hope not. I would hope not, considering he's from Iran.
Hey, you never know. Some of these guys,
yeah, Pat, right? You never fucking know.
Right. You know, and on top of
That would
that
be
too, like,
weird
on top of
coming
that,
from
dude lived to 81, which is amazing for that guy, for someone in his era. Like usually these wrestlers be tapping out in their 50s, like 50s, like 60s is a miracle. He just gonna live to his 80s, so it's like
65 is considered like old for these niggas.
Especially with all the drugs he was doing, with all the coke and the crack. Like he was doing a lot of crazy stuff. I was laughing because I always heard the story about how, like, in the late 80s, he failed a drug test. So Vince McMahon brought him into the office and was like, "Yo, I gotta talk to you. This drug test came back and you tested positive." And Sheiky's like, yes, Sheiky, very positive, baby. It's like, no, you don't understand. You failed the drug test. But Sheiky positive. Like, yes, you were positive. Yo, Sheik was
so who they gonna use to play the movie on his life? Because you can't tell me Iron Sheik's story would not be a crazy good movie.
It'd be a crazy movie. Yeah.
I mean, the doctor. He's had so many documentaries as it is right now. I mean, he was on that Vice.
A&E.
A&E had the documentary on him. Yeah.
And like, because I was watching it before when it came out, and I even said in the chat, like, Pat, like this is a really good one, because he talked about his upbringing. Like, dude was a legit shooter from like Iran. Like he was the literally one of the toughest guys in the country. Like he was their president, what they call him, the Shah's bodyguard. Like, so like he was legit, and he just left the country because, you know what I'm saying, they was on some stuff and he didn't want no parts of that. And he came here with no 2 words of English, got into wrestling, and Sheik was that dude.
Yeah, I actually said it was absolutely that dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll have to find some sort of Arabian, you know, put him on some steroids and shit like that, have him grow a handlebar mustache.
The crazy thing is, like, with Sheik is really, like, I don't think people realize how instrumental Sheik is to WWF becoming like national and like entering into the Hulk Hogan era. Because before Hulk Hogan, there was Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund was the champ for 5 years. Yeah. And, you know, he was the baby cut, you know, guy. And Vince had already decided he wanted to sign Hulk Hogan and he wanted to get the belt on him.
Right.
Bob Backlund said no. Bob Backlund refused to drop the title to Hogan because Bob Backlund was like, I'm not dropping the title to anybody that I think couldn't beat me in an actual fight.
And that's that old school shit. Yeah, you know. That's
old school. He's like, look, nigga, I ain't losing this motherfucker. No barroom fight, no roadhouse shit.
And also, he came up with Jabroni. Keep that in mind, not The Rock, but
no, The Rock even said that.
The Rock even said that, yeah.
But that transition from Backlund to Sheik, when Sheik beat Backlund, he got nuclear heat. And like that made it great for Hulk Hogan to rise up and beat him. So that transition made it even better. Yeah, everyone has an opinion. Sheik helped make Hogan. He did.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
He did. Like I said, the transition from if you would have went from Backlund to Hogan, I don't think it would have hit the same as going from Sheik to Hogan.
Especially Sheik Hogan, Hogan having the real American gimmick, growing into that American gimmick, you know.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like Sheik just had nuclear heat. Like he was not one of these old school bad, like these new school bad guys. Now all these bad guys, they want to get cheered. They want to be cool to the crowd. Like, no, you're a bad guy. Be a bad guy. Sheik was a bad guy.
That was an old school bad guy. When being a bad guy meant something. That's that villain, that 80s villain bad guy. You didn't care that niggas was damn booing you. You just cared that one little motherfucker who was just to the side, like,
a true heel.
That's that motherfucker. Heel. Like, nah, I don't fucking you want to be cheered and shit. Nah, you the bad guy, nigga. Shit.
Yeah. Be bad. Like, don't try to be cool. Like, not everyone's meant to be a cool bad guy. And
shit, I believe Stone Cold with the anti-hero shit.
I feel like Macho Man.
He got us started that.
I feel like it was Macho Man and Randy Savage that made the
actually
heel.
To me personally, I feel like the first cool heel like that I remember was Razor Ramon.
It was Razor Ramon. But I feel like Macho
you know
Man,
what? I fucks with that take.
How about Macho Man? Was Macho Man a true heel back then?
Well, no, but here's the thing. I can't blame Razor because Razor wasn't trying to be a cool heel. He was just being himself, and he just naturally was charismatic and was naturally cool. So people gravitated to him. That's one thing. Nowadays, these guys, they try to intentionally act cool to the crowd. It's just like,
and it don't come off authentic. Like Ramon shit was like, it was fire because it was him and he didn't try too hard. And then the Razor's Edge was the move, and he had the pick.
Yeah, exactly.
He did the hair, like it was just a whole thing. Like, I mean, Stone Cold shit was cool, but it was more contrived. Like, that wasn't how he really was. Like, he had to create that.
He had to create that gimmick. Yeah.
And then it took off, so I don't blame him. Like,
but like Sheik was one of the original like bad heels, and he fought all the he had great feuds. Sergeant Slaughter,
Slaughter,
yeah, Sergeant Slaughter. That beef was like fire. Damn.
No, and then when they came back as an Iraqi sympathizer, like they were burning the.
They were a tag team, right? They became a tag team.
Yes, there was a tag team. And when Sergeant Slaughter was an Iraqi sympathizer and won the belt, like that was mega heat when he won it from Ultimate Warrior. Right.
Yeah. And my ass actually remember I was sat there and watched it in the basement.
Yo, I'm starting to say like, yo, how old is this little nigga? How he remember? Because I'm like literally remember watching all this shit. I'm like, how he remember this?
I mean, I used to watch like when Sergeant Slaughter and fucking Hulk Hogan.
I watched a lot. My mother was huge into wrestling, so I really grew up watching a lot of tapes. A lot of stuff was on VHS. I used to watch a lot of that.
The golden era.
Like Sheik was great. So I remember the Hogan stuff, just from watching it on VHS years later. But that's why I always respected Iron Sheik, because Iron Sheik was that dude. Even when he came back, he came back he was obviously a shell of himself, and he did a lot of drugs, and yeah, he had some bad moments afterwards. Like he wanted to wrestle, and he couldn't wrestle anymore, and his body was failed him, so he turned to drugs. So.
Right.
Yeah. And then thankfully he got clean because his wife, threatened to leave him. And after that, he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get clean. He's like, I lost everything else. I'm not gonna lose my wife and children. So, you know what I'm saying? And then especially after what'd you say?
I think one of Iron Sheik's wife, one of his kids died actually in the early 2000s. Actually,
and they talked about it in the documentary. One of his daughters got murdered by her ex-boyfriend, who she's like, I'm leaving you, and he strangled her to death.
Yeah.
And in court, Iron Sheik actually kept a razor in his mouth, and he was going to slit his throat in court, and his family had to stop him from. His daughter had to stop him from doing it, and that's the only reason why it didn't happen. He was ready to Iron Sheik was nothing to play with. Like in the ring, out the ring, that man was legit.
He was a dangerous guy. Yeah.
I never seen that nigga wrestle.
Of course you haven't.
He was a camel clutch. That nigga had the camel
You're
clutch.
like 5 years old. What the fuck?
And
the camel clutch. But no, the thing with him,
the camel clutch.
Who did that nigga beat? Hold on, R.I.P. that nigga. But who did he beat, nigga? Did he beat Undertaker or Stone Cold or somebody like that?
God damn, you're so ignorant.
He was before that.
Oh my God.
This nigga said, did he beat Stone Cold or Undertaker?
So who he beat?
At least Undertaker's a little bit in the era, but damn, Stone Cold.
He used to fight Mick Foley. This nigga used to get in matches with Mick Foley and fucking Bret Hart.
He ended Bob Backlund's 5-year reign. Like Bob Backlund was a champ for Bob Backlund.
You don't remember Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund, come on, Bob
That
Backlund.
was his wrestling name?
Yes, Bob Backlund. That was his real name, Bob Backlund.
I don't know. Gorilla Monsoon.
I don't know that nigga. I know Vince McMahon, nigga. That's it. That's about it. That's the only old nigga I know.
God damn, you are so young. Jesus.
I know. I be forgetting he's so young. But the camel clutch was because that was one of those moves I used to like to play around with. And
you break somebody's fucking back with that shit.
That hurts. That really hurts. That's one of those moves that if you really actually use it.
Wait, what was his move? The wall to Jericho?
Is this name Chris Jericho? Why would he have the finishing move, the wall of
No,
terror?
but how do you do the Cobra? How do you do the Cobra clutch? Because I heard of that and rappers use it all the time. But now I know.
Camel clutch.
No,
Camel.
not the Cobra
The
clutch.
Cobra
The
clutch.
camel clutch.
That was the camel clutch.
Oh,
No,
camel
Sergeant
clutch.
Slaughter's in the Cobra.
He said, "Pop the clutch.
Sergeant
Pop the
Slaughter's in
clutch
Cobra
with the
clutch.
camel clutch. Cobra
You
clutch."
said who?
Iron Sheik did the camel clutch. You would basically put your legs in front of the guy's arms to basically lock them in, and then just take him by his neck and crank it back and just keep pulling back. So you're literally pulling his, like, you can break someone's back like that.
It became a mid-card move, but back then that was like a
No,
legit
I don't remember any mid-carders doing the camel.
No, there were people doing like the camel clutch that they would get out of all the time. Like,
Who
Oh yeah. I know what Pilot's talking about. It did because it stopped being like the move, and it like niggas would get out of the camel clutch. Yeah, I see what he's saying.
It became like the spine buster GET. You know, it became like people used it as a
it didn't stay like a traditional like
finisher.
Oh, see, yeah, okay.
Pause.
Chris Benoit took the camel clutch, and he perfected it because the Crippler crossface you cannot get out of that.
That was kind of hard.
Yeah, that crossface was.
You can't get out of the Crippler crossface. I'm looking at the shit right now. That's a hard ass move. If a nigga do that shit to you in the streets, you dead as fuck. Oh god damn.
Bro,
this nigga hemmed up Hulk Hogan with that shit?
Yes. The cripple crossface is nothing.
Yo, this nigga look like he work at the bodega.
Nah, but the cripple crossface is nothing like the camel clutch. The cripple crossface is another version of a move called the STF.
Yo, this is one of the wrestling moves that I would not try on my cousin because I know it would like actually hurt him. Like we had wrestling moves that we know not to actually do. Like we never actually DDT'd each other because we know that shit will fucking crack a skull. Yeah. I would never try to fucking put my cousin in a fucking camel clutch. This should have snapped that nigga in half. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah, it's a crazy move.
It was like, my back.
And that's the thing with Iron Sheik. He also stayed true to gimmicks.
How did them niggas tap in that? How do you tap in that position?
You basically just put
die. You just die.
You take your hand and just like put it against the guy's arms, just like tap his arm, and like the ref sees it, and it's like, okay, he tapped out.
That's a serious lock.
Yes, that's why
it looks like niggas are getting crucified on the floor.
Oh man!
But and then Sheik later became known for his his social media rants and like all these little shoots where he's just crazy. He's like, "Fuck you, Baba! I humble you. I humble you, jabroni.
I break your back. You know, that type of shit. You know?
He would always go at Hulk Hogan. He's like, "Fuck the Hulk Hogan, brother." Dude was crazy.
Man. Yeah, he even had a fuck Hulk Hogan tweet like 2 days before he passed too, something like that. Yeah,
I know he used to do that all the time. That was because I follow his account. It wasn't him. It was like members of his like family friends that had the account that they would just like tweet things in his like they would run it through him and like he would give them the okay and they would tweet it. But it was just like. It was like he would tweet it in like a way that like you would think that it was Iron Sheik. It was so believable.
And it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. But like I knew certain things that it wasn't him because like I remember when Nipsey Hussle died, he did a tweet like Nipsey Hussle, legend, Baba, rest in peace. Like man, Iron Sheik was like 70-something years old. I don't know who Nipsey Hussle is. But it was hilarious. So, he a legend. So, rest in peace to the Iron Sheik. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that wrestling episode. But we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to do like 2000, like when I can actually start talking about shit, cause nigga, y'all niggas with this fucking super old niggas before they even had uniforms and shit.
Nah, you just ignorant, bro.
What the fuck is niggas talking about before they had uniforms and shit? Like,
nah, nigga, we have YouTube now. You're just ignorant. Go watch YouTube.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching I've been following a lot of pro wrestling like accounts on Instagram because when I see like Stone Cold and The Rock or The Undertaker and Kane get into it, I'll be like, damn, that shit bring me back. So I just followed them niggas. But I only like the niggas that I know, nigga. I don't like the niggas that I don't know. Sorry.
First of all, you need to know about some black wrestlers because you know your black wrestler knowledge is shockingly low.
Nigga, I know about my black wrestlers: Bobby Lashley, nigga, Mark Henry, Booker T. What was the nigga in the Dudley Brothers name?
Oh my God. Nah, I talk about some junkyard.
He was I know he was a reverend.
Ron Simmons. You know, Too Cold Scorpio.
Ron Simmons. I haven't heard that name in like years.
What about that nigga Carlito Cool, nigga?
Get the fuck out of here.
I had a few wrestling comic books.
With the apple? The nigga with the apple? Come on. He'll eat the apple and spit in your face, nigga. That was the hardest shit in the world, nigga.
But he was Puerto Rican, bro. He wasn't black.
That nigga looked black.
Puerto Rican's not black, man.
He was a black Puerto Rican. His father.
He had an afro.
Carlito came back because they didn't show him Puerto Rico, and he came back as a little surprise, you know.
He had an apple. He had the apple and shit.
He had the apple, yeah.
Yeah, see, nigga, that apple. That's what nigga. If you can walk on stage with an apple and niggas know who you is, that's some hard shit, nigga. Come on. That nigga's trademark is an apple, nigga. What the fuck? Be like, yeah, you know the nigga with the apple? Yeah. Steve Jobs? Nah, nigga, Carlito.
I just imagine that. Carlito's way.
Yeah. I think we wrap that up. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Iron Sheik, the legend.
Yeah, we about to have a classic long episode. Pause, because
all right, we got one more, and this is the main event. We're getting into you know what I'm saying? Snack DVD era. You know what I'm saying? I used to collect all of them. I love them Snack DVDs. But you know what I'm saying? We about to review a battle, a classic rap battle, in my opinion. It's classic from Smack DVD times. Where they was, you know what I'm saying? They blessed us with a lot. But this one is one of my personal favorites. So we're going to do a retro review of Murder Mook versus Serious Jones.
Are you serious?
Very serious. You can't be serious. This battle took place in 2006. Yeah. Oh, so I'm trying to remember. It was either 06 or 07, but I'm like, no, it was 06. And what made it more classic was it was at a barber shop. Like, it wasn't like on a stage or anything like that. So like you could hear everything. Like, well,
but that's a classic battle location though. Like, yeah. I mean, the corner store, a barber shop, cafeteria.
Did y'all niggas had Comcast and shit on 06?
Comcast?
Yeah, I think I had DirecTV.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have
because there was a point where I don't know, I was probably like maybe like 7 or 8 years old, but I would go on demand, right? And then you go to the music channel, and then you go on demand music, and then they'll give you the hip hop channel, whatever you watch music videos. But they also had the battle channel, and I used to always go to that shit, and it would just be niggas in the park, just two man teams, just going back and forth. That shit would be hilarious. I used to watch that shit all the time. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but I don't know. Was that Smack?
No.
Smack was a DVD.
No, the Smack was strictly DVD.
Yeah, it was its own era of entertainment.
But it made its way to YouTube or MySpace or just any video
I think the first Smack DVD I can remember was like 2002, and they went up until like 07, 08.
Yeah, I think you would see them on the internet. I mean,
it was like the And One tapes, and then it transitioned to Smack DVDs.
So those was like the shit you caught from the bootleg man type shit.
Yeah.
It made it went to the internet. Like that's where I used to watch some shit on MySpace or whatever. Before
it did transition to the internet, but you got to remember back at that time, you still had CDs and DVDs. That was still a deal. Like,
that's the problem.
Yeah, there was no streaming shit. Yeah.
Yeah, niggas would have to upload this shit. Like, niggas would see their movies and shit, but then you got to remember, like I know a lot of niggas couldn't watch shit now with the quality thing because niggas would just be so offended by it. Niggas be like, oh, this isn't then 1080 streaming like HD, like, and I was realizing that the other day. I was watching old like movies from like 2008, 2006. I'm like, yeah, this is still fire, but like it ain't HDD. Like, yeah, I get it. But yeah, it was his own era, man. Like, and that's one of the best battles from that era. So shout outs to King P with that shit.
Yeah, so this one took place in a barber, but the reason why it took place in a barber shop was it was actually supposed to take place in a basketball like arena, like indoors. But the battle before was Math Hoffa versus Dose, and that was like the infamous Math Hoffa punched Dose, and a whole brawl like started from that, and they all cleared out, and so like they had to do the Jones Mook battle in a barbershop because they couldn't be in the gymnasium anymore. Mm-hmm. So, which made it kind of even better, although like it was Mook's whole crew in there hyping up everything he did, but it was great. So I'm about to play this for us live stream. Let's see. Fair use.
Fair use.
Fair use.
Oh, okay. Fair use.
Jinx,
nigga.
Shout out to Smack though, and I definitely put the link below. So you know what I'm saying, we're about to review this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it up. We go watch the rounds. We'll watch both rounds, and then after the first round, I'll pause it and we could discuss the rounds, and then give who we thought won that round.
All right,
everybody cool?
Word. That sounds good with me.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me
get
this set up. Hold up one moment.
I'm just gonna be sitting here eating this mint chocolate chip and getting ready to listen.
Ooh, mint chocolate chip. Damn, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, mint chocolate inspired, bro.
I'm on that peanut butter shit.
You would be.
Oh, well, it's funny because I got some peanut butter cookies too. It's funny you say that. Like, damn.
Nigga, fuck you, Pat. You probably eating some protein cookies, nigga.
I don't know. Peanut butter is busting, but I don't know if it got mint, but it probably do.
All right. I'll put it like this. The layout's like cool like this.
Yeah, nigga, this works. Shit. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, this is fire, nigga. We should watch a movie on stream next time.
Yeah, you'll get
watch y'all niggas eat. We're gonna watch Pat eat broccoli pizza, nigga.
Nigga, fuck you.
Come on, my nigga. Ready? Sirius Jones jersey, first ad. Let's go.
Everybody can hear it good?
You already know. 116, man.
All right, here we go.
All right. It's on me first. Let's get on first. Yo, all right. Listen. See, I'm going to tell y'all turn the phones off, man. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all a true story. As God is my witness. See, I was chilling in the crib, minding my business. When I get a phone call private, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Now, I ain't going to say no names. You like, yo, I called you 3 times. You ain't called back. Anyway, what's good with my nigga Murder Mook? I'm like, who, the little big nose dude to be battling on Smack? He like, yeah, well, he want to battle you on Smack. So I'm like, man, why is this nigga even still battling? His song's whack. This nigga need to record a hot track, get a contract, get off my sack, and fall back. See, like, nah, see, he want to battle you because you the only other nigga good enough. So you know what I asked him, right? Well, how much guap this nigga talking about putting up? He like, well, it's on you. You know this is all true, Smack. You know what this fraud do? See, we were supposed to battle on New Year's Eve, but this bitch-ass nigga canceled talking about he caught the flu. Now, when I seen that, I'm like, oh, this nigga's a shame. I mean, he can't even get in the game for a slave deal, for a whip and a chain. Because only time you put ice on your wrist is when it gets sprained. And only time you get your dick wet is when you piss in the rain. See, it's a tragedy. You getting burnt quicker than a calorie. Ain't this the same shit he played with Cassidy? You see me grinding. Now you want to crawl out your little rat hole to battle me. But see, I'm stacking. My grind heavy. I'm eating meals off these labels checks. This bitch-ass nigga been on Smack 6 times already, and you still ain't got a deal on the table yet. So you ain't got Harlem with you, because none of your bars official. You just overstunt and lie in every rap. See, that's the problem with you. How you gonna talk about flipping cakes? Nigga, you softer than a muffin. Even your niggas know you frontin'. Talking about coke. The last time this nigga shaved the onion, he was in his kitchen on Thanksgiving making stuffing. See, Yo, niggas ain't forced you to come clean because they have no dirt on you. But see, I know you's a schoolboy. You know why I know you's a schoolboy? Because I did my homework on you. I knew, here we go. Because your government name is Jonathan Ankrum. He went to Fordham Prep Catholic. That's a private school. What you think I wasn't going to find that out? That's why we can't buy none of this gunplay that you're trying to shout. Because you left the violence out your life, played sports, and went the college route. So where you get all these bricks and whips and clips that you rhyme about? Come on, dog. Cut it out with these fictional tales about digital scales. See, that's how I know. Deep down in your soul, this nigga is frail. And see, he lie because he don't know how to be himself in his raps. So he fabricate punchlines about gats and selling them packs. But see, I speak from the heart. That's why niggas feel this shit, because I keep it real. Nigga, you don't even keep it realistic. So tell the truth, dog. You ain't doing no crimes. Be you in your rhymes. So you's a homo rapper. You probably suck dick for studio time. Fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, he is smooth.
Hold on. Get into the camera. Let it speak.
Yo, I say, yo. All right, Miss Jones. I don't want to be your friend after this, so I'm going to get this out real early. Suck my dick. Listen up. He don't want to see me get the pump, so just rap, or you could end up gift wrapped in my nigga trunk. Lame fuck, stupid nigga. Ain't got a group of figures. Remind me of a useless picture. Couldn't get his change up. See, I see what's going on here. You trying to get your fame up. You battle Jin, you 1 to 10, you hoping for the same luck. Well, guess what? Your little plan is about to be messed up. You see this lens? I killed a lot of cats in front of this shit. You about to be next up. This ain't that new movie. You ain't walking the glory road. Everybody want to know, so here's how the story goes. Smack called me. I was getting some head. He said, we got a victim, and it might involve you getting some bread. I said, word? I jumped up, I pushed the bitch off the bed. I said, whenever, wherever, tell me who, he's dead. He said, you know money that battle Jen up in the fight club? Then I thought of you. My face lit up like a light bulb. I ain't none of these cats you might have battled on stage that had chest colds and viruses. I'm full-blown AIDS. I'm that time, listen, I'm like that time niggas say they could guard Jordan. Niggas say they could do it until they in that position and he make your ass look stupid. The street started talking, had me real curious. But we all sees nowhere near serious, Jones. I'm furious. I slap you delirious, Jones. Make you bleed like a bitch with a period. Now, niggas saying he's Zab and that I'm Mayweather. And whether I may win, even though I'm way better. Well, if that shit's possible and niggas saying he's Zab, we gonna resort to the past. Me, Costa Zoo. The words spread quick about me battling this. But you winning, Ripley's wouldn't even believe that shit. Your people's gassed you, right? Like, is he that sick? I'm the end of the road. If you beat me, that's it, right? Wrong. Even your own niggas know this wasn't a smart decision for your career, Mr. Jones. Oh, and I feel bad about the management behind you, because when these labels see what I do, they ain't gonna want to sign you. And them niggas that's behind you, they ain't gonna laugh now, but I bet you, watch this DVD, look hard into the crowd, you gonna see a lot of your niggas not looking very proud. Listen, and he's an act. He don't rap. Hold on, he an act. He don't rap. He a comedian, Duke. You make niggas laugh because, well, that's the shit comedians do. Yeah. I got it all. Look at my last battles for proof. My bars make niggas go, whoop. That little nigga, there's the truth. Yeah. I go from Sicily to Brooklyn, Harlem to Hong Kong, Belgium to the Bronx. From the Bronx, I be long gone. This man a bitch. Somebody throw him some pom-poms. It ain't no miss when listen, it ain't no miss when I throw silver in your long johns. I'm with the streets buzzing. It's Murder Mook everywhere. This dickhead probably telling niggas he my cousin. Easy, man.
Oh, that
was some bullshit. Let's get to it.
Bullshit.
Mook is all gas on that first round. Serious one, that first round. Mook, all his boys is around him screaming at every line, and not all of them was hot like that. They was just laughing with him. It was all gas.
He brought all of Harlem with him. Like
it was all, but if you listen to the bars, like, he was catching them 1 or 2, and then he'll go on a little hiatus for like 7 or 8 bars. And then he'll come.
This nigga said.
And then he'll come right.
That Zab Mayweather Costa Zoo line hit. Like I was like, oh,
he had a lot of bars that hit. You know why? Look, this is the difference between him and Sirius, and it's always been the difference between Sirius.
Sirius wasn't serious, and he still won that first round.
He didn't win that first round, bro. Like, dude, delivery. This is why delivery is so important. Because Mook was like spitting, so everything that he was saying just sounded better and more impactful. It's almost like the Ludacris syndrome, where like some niggas can spit a hot verse, and it's like, yeah, that's a hot verse. And then Ludacris spit the same verse, but he put emphasis, and the way he just bow and just, I don't know, like Serious joint was cool, and he had some bars, and his shit was funny. But Mook's shit was funny, skillful. It was just a whole, like, I guess he just comes off as a better rapper, and that's why it sounds better. That's my honest opinion. So I mean, my vote is for Mook for that first round.
I mean, my vote is for Serious Jones. Like, I mean, like I said, because I mean, first of all, I mean, I thought Serious, he read that nigga like seriously when he was spitting though. And Mook was kind of almost went into that gunplay shit first, and it was just like, okay. But then he started throwing some of the comedic bars out there. And LB's right about the delivery though, because like I said, some niggas don't sound right a cappella. You know what I'm saying? And Serious Jones, like, I mean, it was cool, but I can understand, like, because Mook was more animated with his shit. So I can see, I wouldn't even argue.
Serious ain't got the delivery to do the hiatus shit. So when he does it, it don't sound as good.
Right, but in this particular case, I mean, I actually like Serious bars more than I actually did Mook. I thought Serious actually got it.
Oh no, wait, what the fuck going on? Like, who's hosting the fight?
Pilot, what are you doing?
This nigga P muted me, nigga. That ain't me.
God damn, bro.
My bad.
Like, what the fuck?
This nigga, hey, dog, I swear, like, yo, stop with the substitute teacher shit with my nigga Rome, yo. Like, you really reading the teacher notes before class too hard, nigga. Put this nigga on mute. His pilot is disrupting the class and shit.
No, I wasn't sure because most of the time when it's noise, it's usually from him. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh shit. But then afterwards, I realized, oh, it's not. Let me put on pilot. I couldn't tell where it was coming.
And pilot, I'm just fucking curious. It's the whiteness in me. I'm sorry. What fight were you watching?
Golden Boy had the dude got upset. This guy Gucci Flores just got beat up bad by this jobber in the main event. Golden Boy bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Continue. Right. What were you saying, Pat?
Continue. My bad.
Oh, B or
yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, that's why I say. I mean, I give Serious like Jones the first round, and not by much though. But I just felt his bars a little bit more than I did Mook's. That was just basically. But Mook did have the better delivery though. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, he had the better delivery. It's Mook, but still, that don't make it the better round. Just because he sound better.
Yeah, I'd have to give Mook the round too. It was Serious Jones set off right, but yeah, I just think there was a bit more. There was a little bit more.
No, it was guys. Listen, after that first round, if I was smacked, I would have put all his niggas out. Brother, like, look, y'all can't.
You gotta have a hot verse to have niggas even be hyping your shit. If your verse is mid, then niggas ain't gonna be hyping that shit.
Listen, this nigga was like, you make them laugh because that's what comedians do, and them niggas was like, oh.
No, they did over.
I mean, niggas. I mean, they Harlem niggas. They gonna oversell it, but I'm just saying,
come
like,
on, that shit was not.
He did have some hot bars that was worthy of that shit. Like, y'all niggas don't act like he just niggas was hyped up a mid verse.
If you looked at the regular niggas that was not part of Mook's crew, you'll just see them nodding their head like, okay, that was hot. Like, okay, that's cool. But all his niggas was screaming and rolling around on the floor and shit. Like, nobody got time for that.
That bad. Come on. You got like this nigga had like synchronized henchmen hyping this shit up. Like,
look, you'll see in the next round.
Me personally, they both came with it. Mook came with the bar. He had some nice bars. That Jordan line, the Zab line, that was dope. Like I was feeling with Serious. Serious went with the personals because usually a lot of people wasn't doing like the personals like that. They was just doing just bars, shit like that. But like Serious always came with the personals. That's why I always fuck with it. And he read Mook perfectly. He's like, you ain't got Harlem with you. Like you just overstunt and lie in every rap. Like he does that all the time. Like he does that. He'll just overstunt with everything. It's like everything. Like he not like that, and he like read him. He's like he put his name out. You know, you went to private school, all that. He kind of followed the 8 Mile shit.
Sure did.
Yeah, and it worked. Like so, it was like, and then once Mook went to the gun bars, it was like you just kind of just went back to what Sirius was. You didn't refute anything Sirius said. You just kind of just ignored it and just went back to the gun bars. Like we don't know, like you not like that. Like I don't know. It's just funny. But I like them both. I can see why people would say Mook, but I give it to Sirius with the personals and shit. And
okay, so we on the same page.
Damn. If Sirius actually got serious, maybe the personals would have sound more personal. Like I could just imagine Tupac doing hit him up and Joe Budden's phone.
You can tell that was right after 8 Mile because he did the whole. He went to a private school. His name's John Drayton or something.
This was 5. I mean, this wasn't right after 8 Mile. This was like 5 years after 8 Mile. This was like
he did the 8 Mile thing though. Trying to
maybe like 3 or 4 years. He said,
Damn, when 8 Mile came out,
basically like kind of just like, but like a lot of the personal 02, 03.
how the fuck? How old is Eminem? What the fuck?
Right? I think
Eminem like in his 40s, nigga.
Older?
I don't know.
This 97, 98, 99. Eminem came out 98, 99.
This
8 Mile came out in 99?
No, Eminem came out.
Eminem came out.
Or started rapping. When Infinite came out, like what, 97?
97, 98, yeah.
96.
Yeah, Lose Yourself, nigga. That's like 2010 or some shit.
No, it's not.
Nah.
That's like 2002 or some shit, bro. 2001.
Yeah, I saw 8 Mile. I saw 8 Mile in college, nigga. Like,
Eminem is 50 years old. That nigga's 50.
yeah.
Okay. Damn, he old as fuck. I didn't realize he was.
Actually, no. 8 Mile came out 2002. So
yeah, he's the only white man that I've seen that he's the only white nigga that don't age. That's crazy.
Nah, he definitely.
Yeah, so this battle was
most white people are like 50. They look like spoiled milk.
Yeah, so this battle was 4 years afterwards. So, yeah. All right. I mean, so I don't know. I like serious shit. I like a lot of the lines. He said the personals. I gave it to Sirius, but I can see why someone would give it to Mook. This is why.
So it's 2-3 in Ring Gang. 2 for Mook, 3 for Sirius.
Yes.
All right, so Sirius won, nigga. Sirius won that round.
Well, we got 2 more rounds left. So 3 of us have it 1-0 Sirius. The other 2 have it 1-0.
Wait, so how we doing it? Is we just gonna keep track of the niggas that lost the rounds?
No, like at the end we can calculate. At the end we can just.
No, I'm saying like no. If it's 3 of us that say Sirius, it's like yo, Mook didn't win that round, so fuck first round for fucking Sirius. That's it.
But we'll just calculate it all afterwards. Like so.
Okay, it's a lot of math.
How to do his show, nigga.
It's a lot of math, nigga. All right, as long as you got the tallies, nigga. All right.
It's not a lot of math, but okay. All right, next. All right, round 2. I'm about to start it right now.
We're picking up where Eli Gemstone left off, a man who's done this job for like thousands of years. America's.
Yo, P, I'm gonna need you to get YouTube Premium, nigga. It's only $12. Please.
Hey yo, now y'all see this nigga been in the crib for 2 weeks writing rhymes for me. But see, I don't rap about nines and keys and all that shit. Obviously, it don't apply to me. But see, yo, I squawk gutter. But when I say I'ma chop up your grams, I ain't talking about that hard butter. I mean your mom's mother. See, you acting in front of this camera, but this ain't a movie or a Spike thing. But you like Spike in that old movie. You's a delivery boy, Mookie. So do the right thing. And don't start acting crazy, you know what I mean? Because you could die over this music, just like Radio Raheem. See, I could tell you's a loser because you hate when I win. And I could fit that little change you got in the bank of Tim's. You go on dates. I put some haze in the wind, maybe some gin. Let my kids spray on the chin while I'm spanking a friend. See, you naked in gin. I'll spit in your face and have you tasting my phlegm. Murder Mook, you the biggest disgraces. Murder Mace. Why you think he named after him? Quiet boy, you want to be a gangster. Shame and a sin. You must be out your cotton picking mind. So I'm gonna take you back to slavery then. See, I'm hotter than them summer days. And it was cooking in the South, nigga. But see, I'd have been a runaway. You would have been a house nigga. Doing all them same antics, trying to get laughed out the massa. 2006, they just an acting ass rapper. You must have spent too much time away in school with them crack-ass crackers. So you losing touch with the hood. That's why them weird lines be coming out your mouth. I see him jumping around acting his punchlines out. But sorry, Johnny, there's no way you can harm me talking about your soldier. Nigga, for who? The Salvation Army? See, a click up on weirdos. It wouldn't even be fair if I heard you. You know why y'all in bad shape? Because you got a lot of squares in your circle. See, I treat you like an old sneaker, reaching in you and ripping out your soul. I put a Nike sign on your face, and they're going to have to hold down your tongue to lace up the hole. See, dog, this nigga, he cracked me up talking about he pop off. This nigga look like Daffy Duck with his beak shot off. You little monkey, you can't be serious, dog. This is like Sirius Jones versus Curious George. So let me explain this. It's not a game, but it's something like a sport. So just so you understand, I heard you play ball, so we're going to break it down to the court. See, yo, your ball handling is something like your metaphors, because you do all kinds of extra moves, but you never score, and you never pass the rock. So what's the hardcore act for? The only thing you ever shot at was a rim, and the only thing you ever clapped was a backboard. You know my rhymes, right? So I'm gonna tell you, get out the house. Don't stop repeating my shit. Take my dick out your mouth.
Hey, yo, listen, man. Hey, check this out. That was nice. Yeah, listen, see, I'm the rapper that scat street. I'm a farmer. I rack beef. Me and my niggas pack heat longer than Shaq feet. Man, this cat sweet. He ain't never did jack sheet. Me, my rap sheet, long as a track me. I'm Superman. See, I'm that nice. He Batman, cause his career fly by night. Now, when we hear about Miss Jones, we hear he's never squeezing. We got barrels so long you see him, you pledge allegiance. My chicks, they like leeches. You'll swear my dick bleeding, because when they on, they sucking from the morning to the evening. Now me, I change gats according to seasons. Winter, I told some shit about as long as December. Spring, I'm shooting something you gotta put in the sling. Summer, about 3 to 4 Ks in a Hummer. Fall, nah, fuck it, we'll just carry them all. I caught this bitch in Inglewood. I said I murder Mook and y'all. She said, don't be silly. You know I heard of you before. Jones, bring all your battles home. Watching you close. Out of everybody, he said he like his style the most. Back in my mind, I'm like, oh, so that might be the reason why this motherfucker try to rap like me. Yeah. Sweetie, give me your number. Gladly I call. Next day, bitch sounded so happy I called. She ran to my crib with a trench on. No panties at all. She engaged in sucking my dick, so I had to let her marry my balls. Oh, man. Look at you. You looking all pitiful. Why the fuck you come here, little nigga? I should spit on you. I'm straight disrespectful you. You nothing but a fake. I know how I'm talking. You like, man, I should punch him in his face. All right, take your best shot. But you know, after you try it, it's gonna be a riot. A lot of your niggas dying. So if one of y'all running out of here calling for help, tuck that pride away, tough guy. Keep that thought to yourself. There's too many of us. It's too many of us. You will get beat down quick. And whoever know me, know I ain't used to this 3-round shit. Yeah. I mean, y'all saw me 3 times. That's 15 rhymes. And in them 15 rhymes, I spit 15 bombs. But him, he probably wrote his best 3 verses and been in the mirror for about 3 months rehearsing, waiting for his chance, and now he feel the time's perfect. He probably ain't want to battle, just wanted to meet me in person. Listen, they call me Murder, but my real name's John. And see, I 007s, but I'm not James Bond. I'm from 116th. I go to school in Massachusetts. I'm 5'9", 185 pounds. Now, you happy, stupid? You not a lyricist. Ain't nobody giving you respect, so don't expect nobody to be giving him a check. Nobody to be giving you a check. I'm a lyricist. You go and put my shit up to the test. I mean, Saigon did the P's. I'm going to do the F's. Check.
Yo, dog, 3 minutes is up, dog.
This fella can't fathom my figures. I'm fatally fit for further reference. Fighting with me is a fatality, nigga. I foresee your future. You falling for a freak. She fucking with you, fam. Got him fucking 4 feet. Filling her up with fuel. Saying fucking ain't free. It's a bad conviction. He's never caught a felony. Frankly, you fake. Facing up finna blow. Become famous. Don't know if fellas is friend or foe. Fascinated from my flow. Feeding into a phase. If he front, his fate looking ugly.
3 minutes is up, man.
I thought I was finished far forced to fall. Man, he's more phonier than forced to fall.
Yo, Mook easily lost that goddamn round.
Yeah, he lost that shit hard, bro.
That shit was garbage.
Like
now you see what I'm talking about. Like how his homies was still trying to gas that garbage ass round.
Nah, but I'm saying the first verse was way different than the fucking that verse. Like you can't even compare the two. And even then, fucking it's not like Sirius watched this nigga the first verse. These niggas was literally like this.
No, the second verse, Sirius left Earth.
The second verse is different. Sirius murdered that nigga.
I had Sirius that round. I have it 1-1 now.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't even think fucking Mook's own people thought he won that shit.
I mean, the do the right thing from one of their movies. You know, he wanted to do the right thing.
Listen, he should have led with that everything with an F type shit. That would have been hard if he would have started the round with that. Forever.
The 3 minutes was completely up.
Yeah,
that was
boring.
That was a throwaway. Look, he knew he lost the round, so that was a throwaway verse he had. He just tried to add it on there.
Yep.
But the whole verse was horrible. Yeah. The whole verse wasn't horrible, but for a battle rap and you just got roasted and you don't really come back with nothing on your own, you just spitting a random mixtape hot verse. Nah, like he clearly lost that shit.
Listen, it looked like he was ready to go home after that. It was like,
like that was also like
I'm not used to doing. He even tried to say, I'm not used to doing this 3-round shit. You was probably rehearsing, like, nigga. No, you just lost.
Yeah, your verse was smash.
Yeah, that shit was so garbage. It's like, yo, this is the shit. I think I did watch this battle, but this shit right here made me be like, all right, let me see this nigga when he's more polished, type shit.
But Sirius Jones always had fire about it.
Nah, Mook. Because listen,
Mook is just the one.
Listen, because I watch all of URL smack battles when they on stage, so I know when them niggas refer to Mook, they refer to him as like OG GOAT shit. But when I look back, I be seeing him lose battles, so I don't know what the fuck.
He's like a popular heel wrestler.
He winning now. He beating niggas now. He beating niggas now. Like he washing niggas now. But for them, I don't know. Back in the day,
this second verse
doing too much.
The second verse was not it. Like, and Sirius was having me laughing. He said, "This nigga looked like Daffy Duck with his beak shut off." Yo, when he said that, I was crying.
He barred him up that whole fucking verse. Like, just an avalanche of damn bars, yo. Like,
nah, that shit wasn't even close.
Not even.
The do the right thing sold me on him.
Everybody got it. Everybody got it. Round 2 to Sirius. So so for me it's 2-0 Sirius. For Pat it's 2-0 Sirius. For Rome it's 2-0 Sirius, and then for Pilot and LB it's 1-1. So here we go. So you already won on 3 scorecards, but let's just see.
But it's funny because don't people be wanting like the fights to be judged with like 5 judges now, right? Like each one of us is in a corner. That one nigga is watching it in a room with a TV. Like, so this is what y'all want. Like, so here we go.
Here we go. All right, final round.
As you want, we ain't gonna stop you. I promise you. Shut up. I know. Fucking see, that's what I'm talking about with this here evil. This bitch ass tall nigga cheerleading. See, listen, dog. I see you done bought your whole block with you. But see, this is the shit that niggas should not do. See, niggas is queer, niggas whispering in your ear, fuck around coming up in front of the camera. And it's the end of your career. See, when I heard dude rap, I was like, well, he all right. Maybe dude could be on. But after them doodle ass songs of your performance tonight, well, now you proving me wrong.
See, I'm the king, you a pawn. You couldn't shine with my jewelry on. And your bitch drinks semen while she dreaming. So I put my dick in the jaw as soon as she yawn. Said she a freak and she thick, so she get fucked to lose weight. So I let her brush her teeth with my dick, and she use my cum for toothpaste. Now, I don't know why she give neck so hard, but if you want to get his bitch to run a train, just get her a sandwich from Subway and a Metro card. But see, you ain't popping with no freak diva. Stop it, you a meat beater. Don't act like you don't be copping from police neither. See, I'm cocky because I speak ether. Did more dirt than cleats and I beat up beef like Rocky in a meat freezer. One body blow will probably puncture your lungs. Off this chump up just for fun, cause you a bum. My fist is like a brick of rock, cause it'll numb up your gums. Only way this faggot ever lick a shot is with my gun on his tongue. See, I leave this nigga tooth chip. You be limping, sitting and eating soup. I'm the type to rob Bishop for his juice. See, I miss to speak the truth. Nigga, this should be the proof. Right now, you getting murdered. From now on, your name is Mr. Mina Mook. You know already. So I don't understand why this faggot right here could doubt me. Tell the truth, you was sleeping on me. Well, now you're gonna have nightmares about me. So you're supposed to snooze while we coast and cruise. Leave the poles confused. Throw the toast and move. You know the rules. Cause we stole your jewels and hold them tools. Rob hoes and dudes for their clothes and shoes. See, I'ma tell you right now, y'all confused, but I know what kind of kid this is. See, you was a pussy. Matter of fact, you was a dick hard. Cause even when you look hard, you still sensitive. So you know what? I'll pull out the blade, get his pussy a C-section. And yo, Rex, you might not want to hug on this nigga, all right? You might get a yeast infection. Yo, listen, dog. You know I got one gun, one clips, and y'all done came up here scared to come from 116, and you know you can't fuck with me because you were the light-ass queen. As a matter of fact, Smack, get a close-up of this nigga's tight-ass jeans. Talk about, you talking about, you know what? I'm gonna go off the head now. See, you wanna holler. You talking about these jeans is $200. See, that's because you spending all the time with them crackers, dog. And you was a fucking comedian. Talking about me, you're not a rapper, dog. And let's keep it real. You talking about you got skills, but this is the 8th time you battle on here. Mook, why you ain't got a deal? I said it already, but it's the truth. Come on, Mook. You spitting all this in the street, but what about the booth? Come on, dog. Hey, yo, you know, I ain't even got no niggas in here. It's just me and 3 of mine. But you know I'm nice off the head with these rhymes. And you know it's okay. I ain't gonna go past the speed limit. I'm gonna show you how to murder a nigga in 3 minutes. Now, that was 3 minutes. That was a whole half an hour. Now.
Meet Philo TV, the $25 a month way to bring friends and family together with 70+ channels of live and on.
Here comes the YouTube.
Corny. Listen. We 2 different weights, money. You ain't in my class. I'm super heavy. You looking a little light in the ass. I'm on that get rich quick shit. Pipe in the mask. He on that gay putting dick shit, taking pipe in his ass. Now the reality is sad. But trying to go against Mook, that's playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded pistol. I'm a piranha. I let my teeth sink into your tissue. And when it ain't no more meat left, then I'm eating through the gristle. Easy, little man. You gonna pull a muscle flexing. I'm a blazer, but I don't come double-breasted. You ain't intergested. Nigga, he don't bubble much. Beef, he hesitate to jump in like double dutch. The X factor in this game is me. I was on the low like the eyes on Amory. Still, it was just one thing that had me tripping. Cats must have forgot the shit that I be spitting. I break niggas apart. I'm so vicious. Guess I gotta put another kid out of commission. Wait, we gonna take a brief intermission because I just remembered I gotta handle some other business. Okay. All right. If y'all saw the last smack, y'all get my drift. Yeah. Them 2 dirty niggas from Detroit was just on my dick. Yep. See, I already done 8 Mile over on 8 Mile, and the other dude is 12 bars before what I'ma say now. What they forgot to mention is how they live in my shadow, and out of all them niggas rapping, who won that battle? They just gonna be a bunch of coulda-beens like Joe Hammond. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. Whoever's backing this man, they losing money. He's not an asset. He's a liability. If you ain't got no cake, you in a hating position. I got my bills up, but nah, man, I don't play for the Pistons. Okay. You spraying a biscuit, that's a bigger myth than chicks that got a strip just to pay their tuition. Listen, your prom was 99, you a has-been. You 30, still trying to get signed off battling. 24. Serious, it's over. No, I'm serious, it's over. This would be more interesting if you was 10 years older. Now, it's reasons why he trash. I can't just give him an answer. But just know, my verses get
worse, so they compare him to cancer. I'm strapped with 2 Black Panthers, but they ain't about to rally. They gonna leave his brains out in somebody's alley. And when I get on, I'm skeeting and Halley. In my hood, we can't get you conned, but motherfucker Denali. You don't want me on your ass, because if Murder Mook's seeking you, bet your own shadow will want to walk across the street from you. And I don't normally battle losers, but this is a new year and a new day. He got 2 L's under his belt. His last name should be Cool J. All of these people believe anything that you say. He never made a corner sale. He tell the tallest tales. If he was Pinocchio and spit a verse about drugs, his nose would be long as hell. Now, ask your man. We know why we calling him a chump. He like a car with a bad battery, always getting jumped. I'm in a general, I'm in a war, I'm always in the front. Running your building if you want. I'm in the hallway with the pump, ready for him to put the key in the lock. He hit a cop, now he walking that long road with G.O.D. at the top. Murder ain't bad for evil. He OD with them shots. He make it so his whole family can't see in his butt. I go for the kill. Fuck a IP in his dot. Look at his face. He thinking, why me in the shot? I dare you. Try to rob me in the spot. We turn him Pac-Man. All he starts seeing is dot. Down on his head, down on his heart, down on his leg, down on his kick, down on his dick, down on his dick, down on his head,
And that's it. So,
Man.
we're going on round 3.
Yo, Sirius cooked that nigga.
Yeah.
It's a case of like, if this was like a 3-fight series, he loses the first fight because he's not. He lets his talent do all the fighting, and he doesn't like take it serious. So it's a close fight that he loses, and then he just wins the second and the third fight easily.
Yo, this is it's just like fucking Fury Wilder's trilogy, bro. That's the
shit. Oh shit! Yeah, man, this nigga. Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing. Like, Mook had a better verse on the third. Like, as far as like it was better than the second. Mm-hmm. He had a few dope bars, but overall, like when you battling nigga, just like a diss song, like you can't just be. It's not the time to display how lyrically dope you are or how good your flow is. You gotta spit. You gotta direct that shit to your opponent, and he only really did that in the first round, and that's the only round I gave him. The second and the third, he had a hard time doing that.
Yeah, it was like one bar, and then there'll be a whole bunch of bars about gunplay and whatever fucking punchlines, you know. Yeah. And then direct the bar to him. Yeah, that's what was very inconsistent.
And then the direct bar is not like it's a haymaker, or like it's like, oh shit, like damn, it's like nigga. Like boom, then he's like, go back to doing what he's doing. Like,
yeah, nigga, I gives a fuck about your plans and what you do when you fucking get on, nigga. Like, you're supposed to be battling this nigga, bro.
Yeah, tell him Skeeton and Halley, this, that. Like, nigga, shut up and battle this nigga. Like,
I'm saying,
this nigga just started like watching you in front of your whole crew and shit, nigga.
Yeah,
and like you got niggas ad-libbing for you and you still not killing it.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah. I mean that was an easy like Sirius Jones. Like he got that third round. He pretty much won that battle. Like that was like.
Yeah.
No.
What about you, Pilot? What you think?
I think
third round.
The crowd and everything. It's kind of bullshit, but I think Mook won that round.
Oh wow!
Just because I mean he had the momentum and the crowd bullshit was going on. I mean, both verses. Like, I remember listening.
So stupid.
But I mean, I remember back in the day, I didn't realize how both those verses, I mean, both guys' verses didn't, I don't know, the first 2 verses were better than the last one, I felt like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, but Sirius' third verse was kind of fire, though. He was still kind of spitting on that.
Yeah. I just felt like the atmosphere, I had to give Mook the edge on that round.
I see. See, you're one of these niggas, Sirius' verse was like that underground, like, Korean action like movie, like martial art movie that's like fire, and it's like Pilot's like yeah it's cool, but then it's like when the American remake comes out 3 years later with Michael Bay production and more explosions and stunt doubles and shit and more CGI, this nigga Pilot loses his mind over it.
That's a crazy analogy, but nah, it's not that much.
It hit though, like that's you, like because that's literally what. Because you're talking about Man, the cat in the background of the barber shop was like,
it hit a little
did a backflip.
It was cheap.
Nigga just ad-libbing.
But it was a little bit more live level.
So basically,
What the fuck?
So basically,
the crowd sold you that hard?
Pilot is the judge that listens to the crowd when a fighter lands and look like
I would have picked Loma because I would have picked Loma to win. I would have picked Loma to win and I would have picked Loma to win that fight. So no.
Nigga, that's you. That is you. You basically said that shit.
I would have picked Loma to win, beat Haney if that's the case with that bullshit.
But that's you though, nigga. Like that's you.
I'd say Haney definitely won that. I mean, Haney won that fight.
Yo, but it's just no. But I'm just saying, like,
get his analogy. That shit was perfect. Like, cause nigga, like you caught up in the special effects.
I'm saying because I think to me, both verses didn't outshine either. To me, that's the main. Both verses to me, Serious Jones' first and second verse was better than the third.
I mean, that's fine.
That's fine, but I'm just laughing at your reasoning because you up here talking about, well, the crowd was more hype. You know, his extras that got more live.
Both verses to me didn't stand out.
So somebody's Caesar was really getting tapered up in the back, like oh shit, like he killing that nigga shit right now. Like I don't know, everything else just intrigued you, but this nigga bar is like, but it enhanced it, nigga. Like.
What'd you
the
think,
fucking
bro?
Hunter analogy ass nigga.
What'd you think about that third round?
Nigga, I thought Sirius was very mid in that third round, and Mook won that third round. Like Mook, Mook could tell that he was gonna win the third round based on what Sirius was saying, and then he was like, that's why he came off so energetic and happy because he was like, okay, at least I'm gonna get the third. That's why his third sounded so good.
Right, his third was like he had some good stuff, but he did a lot of extra shit too. Like addressing a previous battle to the camp. Like nobody cares.
Why the interruption? Like nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, this ain't CNN, nigga.
Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, like no,
it's
fire,
crazy. Hold on, so wait. So hold on, this is shit I don't like. Consistency cops right now, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I'm Deputy Bell, nigga. We coming through, nigga. Look, how the fuck y'all give like cause Mook's first verse is easily better than his third.
No, it's not.
What the fuck? That's the only verse he was actually attacking Sirius consistently.
Nigga, none of them niggas were consistent in this battle.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Sirius is more consistent the whole battle. Like,
no, his third verse, this nigga was talking about getting ahead and shit. Like that shit was disgusting.
So was Mook. Yeah, I'm skating in Hallie. I'm like, oh my,
like no, nigga. Hallie don't know who the fuck you is, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga like, this nigga started off his third verse talking about, I skeeted in her throat. She swallowed my kids. I left my name on her shirt. Like all types of weird shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this
nigga? I done heard your verses. Don't talk about that.
Don't act that way. Not for a rap battle, nigga. You're battling a nigga. It's a whole purpose of the whole battle. What are you talking about getting ahead for?
True.
Like, and you start the verse with
overall 70% of this nigga's lines were going at Mook.
Listen, you wrote your two verses. They fired. Your third verse, you're like, all right, how am I really gonna get this nigga out of here? All right, I'm about to talking about some head. I'm talking about, nigga, come on, that shit don't even match up. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Like that shit made me like.
But Mook was doing the same thing, like
even more. Like, oh my god.
Listen, that's Mook's style though.
But and that doesn't.
Now you giving him a pass for that shit?
No, I didn't give him. I gave the nigga one round, and it's the last round because Sirius already won.
That's a bad reasoning still. Like y'all, you and Pilot, y'all the fuck?
He didn't want it to be a shutout 3-0, so he gave Mook.
Yeah, that's what that was, nigga.
Listen, I listen to battle raps straight up. Like I don't give a fuck who won, nigga. I haven't heard any other Serious Jones battle. So I don't have a dog in a fight.
Well, I think you might be too, because Sirius, even though he battled after, like he battled Smack, he still does battles. But like Sirius made his name in Fight Club. Like Fight Club is where Sirius made his name. Over the gym battle.
And Sirius was actually on the third verse. He was actually spitting with the energy and going and being direct and everything, like being aggressive and shit. The first verse, he didn't do that. Like he was literally back foot boxing the first verse, and he just had a few flashy counters. But Mook was the nigga that was like going behind the jab, like just bam, bam, bam. But
look,
the mother 2 rounds, this nigga just was just showboating to the crowd.
Nigga,
so
in those
like
days,
Trinidad.
In those days, my favorite battle rapper would have cleaned them up, nigga. Clean paper. Clean paper. Clean paper. You know who that nigga is?
I've heard of him, but no.
Yes.
Sirius back then was just Now Sirius is my favorite battle rapper. Like he's my.
I feel like the old battle rap, the old school battle raps, they wasn't really barring. It was more personal because them niggas didn't really have shit.
No, they was barring too.
It was boring. Like, nah, they had some fly bars in this battle, but one nigga is clearly better than the other for battle.
No, you could tell this is where like bars were originated. Like when he did the Sirius said you're out of shape because there's too many squares in your circle. That's hard.
Well,
that's
hard.
I like that. But that's a bar. That's a bar. No, I don't know if that's a bar he started or a bar that's like just been like throughout time. Niggas just use all the time.
The issue is
alternate.
You haven't. I can see why you would take to that bar that way because since then it's been kind of done so many times that it's like
everybody has a way of saying it.
Yeah, I think after Kanye, it just got out of line. Like when Kanye said, "Too many Urkels on your team, that's why your win's low." After
that shit was hard.
Find different ways
that shit was hard. I hate Family Matters, but that shit was hard.
It was. But after that, everybody tried to do you got your circles all messed up. They were trying to find different ways to say your circles all messed up. It just became but that was before it was over.
I think it was a Gucci Future song too that I think had something like that as well. But everybody. But
I even got a line where I said you got squares in your circle, Chicago style pizza. I even said that.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody had that version of
I even said it. Hell no.
But looks like no, we don't have a unanimous because Pilot has it 2-1 for Mook. But
what? One fucking judge.
Are you kidding me? Yo, Pilot.
Rizzo.
Everybody else.
I'm giving Gloria Rizzo.
Yo, this nigga be the judge at the slam dunk contest. This nigga do an 820 dunk. Pilot will hold up an 8.
Leave it to Pilot to be the odd man out. Leave it to
Pilot. Canelo pit me behind, under the table. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, what?
Who the fuck Rob the Pilot said? Like,
there's a lot of people that had Mook winning this. That's why I did this because it's like everybody says it like differently. Like everybody's like,
damn, if you had Mook winning this shit, I don't know, man. Like,
if you had listen, if you pick Mook to win the first round, Mook won this battle for you. That's it. Because if you think that Mook,
that's not me though.
But if you think that
he won the first round to me,
listen, if you think Mook won the first round. It's like, okay, Mook won the first round. You see Sirius had a hard second round. Second round is undisputed Sirius. Probably worldwide. Second round is Sirius. So if people have Mook winning, it's because they picked them in the first round, which is wrong. Because they didn't like the personals, they rather had a bars. That's all it is.
Nah, but the thing is, Mook's second verse was also equally as bad as Sirius' second verse was equally as good. They're like super polar opposites. One is very good and the other is very bad.
No, Sirius lost that fight when he went into the third round, starting with the bitch lines.
How do you lose the fight if you had him winning? Like what?
That's what I'm saying. Like
saying-
now you're like
I'm saying-
justifying pilot bullshit.
No, I'm saying I have him winning.
Yeah,
but
nigga. You.
But
Nigga.
in the eyes of everybody else, because everybody else is saying Mook won this. You saying, but I'm saying the way that people will say that your shit's muted, P. But the way people.
Not everybody else. Like it's very split. Like still to this day, if I were to make that thread of who won this battle,
Right, and the deciding the X factor is the first round. Whoever you pick to win the first round is gonna win the battle. That's it.
I mean, I remember watching it live.
I'm the super rare nigga that had Mook winning the first round.
Yes.
But he still lose the battle.
No, because the third.
That's not weird because Sirius didn't even fucking. Sirius barely tried.
The third round was undisputed for fucking Mook. Easy. That's an easy.
Nah, the third round ain't fucking undisputed.
Third round was Mook easy. Second round,
nah.
Second round was Sirius easy. First round is what makes it a 50-50.
If three of us had it for Sirius, then it's obviously not undisputed. Like it's obviously being disputed.
No, wait. So what? So wait. Four of us have fucking Mook. I mean Sirius winning.
Wait, Pat, you had Sirius the third round too?
Yep, Sirius won all straight, all rounds.
Same here. I had a 3-0 Sirius.
Okay.
I got it 2-1 because Mook fought back the last round.
Now it's fought back. I thought he won. Like,
no, I never said he won.
No, I'm talking about. I thought he won the third round. Like,
yeah, he did. He fought back because listen. Sirius ruined that third round. He threw it away.
No, the fuck he didn't. Like, oh man, yeah, I can't wait. Yo, P, you gonna really? This is gonna be a thread, right? Like, you gonna put a
I gotta make this a thread.
You gotta make this a thread. I need a poll topic. I need a Twitter poll. I need a Kali poll. All of that shit. Like, you gotta go all the way with this, cause I'm just like, wow, how the fuck? Ain't no way, like. And y'all saying 3-0. Like, at least I gave Mook a round. But it just, I'm like one of those judges that disagree on the round. Like, okay, King P, let me ask you this. And then I'm going to ask Pat Scorpio. If you could give, picture you're one of these niggas that had rewatched Pacquiao Bradley 1 and you had, Al Green playing in the background. It's a Tuesday night. Boy, it's it's raining, cats and dogs outside. You cooking some grits with some fucking sausage, nigga, butter, all that shit, and you rewatch that fight and you fucking score it for Bradley or you make it a draw. If you could magically rescore this fight, this battle, and give Mook one round since you had it 3-0. What would be the round that you would rewatch this rescored and give it to him?
The first round. Like the first round was like that's the closest one. Like that really was.
Thank you. What the fucking thing? Okay, Pat Scorpio. That's question.
Yeah, same thing. It would be the first round because I told you it was close, but it would be. But I just felt
okay. So I'm not fucking crazy then. I'm the one who just actually gave Mook the round. Like I was the nigga who was like, you know what? Nah, he kind of landed them overhands. He had him on the ropes, so man, he threw more punches.
The first round was close, but it was gassed, and Sirius won clearly.
So hold on, wait. Consistency cops. If the first round was gas, what the fuck was the third round? You had a whole squad of niggas talking about like it was a goddamn fatality.
At the end, they did that, but the gas fell off towards the end because they realized he was losing the battle. I don't know if you noticed,
dude. Like
you didn't see the gas fall off.
In Guile's level in Street Fighter 2, more credit for just breaking in the middle of the fight. Like that's what you're doing. Said like. You're giving the fucking credit for just breaking in the middle of the fight, nigga. Like niggas just throwing hands, a nigga get knocked into the crate go bow. You're like, oh shit, the crate like really like liven this shit up, nigga. Like no, nigga lost his fucking third round. B like what the fuck, like, like
he won that.
At least
He won that.
that's crazy for giving Mook the first round. Like that's like, dude. If honestly, if any like the first round is literally the most entertaining round of the battle, easily.
Yep.
I like the second.
I'm the second.
Boy, you one of those niggas who like you like rewatching like fights that are like 118, 110.
No.
How many times you seen Pacquiao Algieri, nigga?
No, the second round was good. Like even
Cause Sirius carried that shit.
Once this like halfway through Mook's second round is when he started to like decline quickly. Like it started off good and then all of a sudden just kind of went. Like he was
that shit damn declined so fast.
Oh my god!
Damn, that shit declined, nigga.
It was definitely. I still love that battle. It's still one of my favorites. So this was interesting to do. I always wanted to try something to do like this. And
shout out to this nigga for real. He killed it. That good idea, King P. You killed it. Like you might get you win an executive trip with one of the other executives. Shout out to Pat. yeah. There you could rep Ring Gang there and be official for the weekend, nigga. Yes, sir. Like that's how we do things. Yeah. Come fuck with your boy. But yeah, that classic battle. Oh wow, it's like Hagler Leonard because niggas say it's controversial, but Leonard won that shit clearly to me. So I don't see, and I just look at this as Sirius won that shit clearly. So Pilot and all the other niggas who think Mook won this shit, like in the words of Larry Merchant, y'all have some splaining to do. But you know what? Like, yeah, I don't even know, man. Like after I heard your splaining, like. Y'all niggas could just go somewhere, man. Y'all niggas talking about gas and special effects, and y'all care about the airplane, crashing into the building more than King Kong fighting Godzilla. Like, y'all niggas looking at planes falling in the background. King Kong and Godzilla, like, really throwing hands. Y'all niggas focused on the nigga jumping out the Empire State Building, like. Damn, but yeah. Any last how y'all do this?
Any final words? Anybody?
Final words?
No final words here. The battle shit was that was good fucking shit.
We gotta do that more. We gotta do it a little more often than some.
I'll think of some other ones, and we'll do it again soon.
Yeah. I don't got much. You know where check us out at. We'll be back Monday or sometime next week. I'm sure we'll be back.
Nah, Sunday, ain't it?
Sunday.
Yo, but evening though, right?
Yeah, evening. Yeah.
Yeah, because I might be busy during the day. So yeah. But more. We got more animation on deck. I'm about to gotta do some drawing. Gotta add some more parts of the, for the animation that Prolific everybody working on, so I could tighten up this script. King P just earned him more writing credits now. Shout out to that nigga. He done stepped it up. Like this nigga done said, like, what, fuck it. Like I deserve some bars in this. Like, well, I gotta be Pilot. Like, but nah, Pilot looking like he had witness protection over there and shit. Like,
hey.
The nigga sit down, let everybody know you picked Mook in that motherfucking battle, nigga. Like, nah, don't. This nigga.
When I first watched it, I did pick Sirius, but things change. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on, you watched it twice, and now you.
I watched it back in the day. I remember back in the day. Back in the day is what I'm saying.
Oh, so back. It's always been Sirius. How the fuck you change your mind, nigga? Like, god damn, that's why this nigga does this shit, yo. Like. But yeah, more articles, more TikTok, more training videos, more. Make sure y'all just follow this shit. Might do some new artwork for Crawford Spence. Might not. I don't know. Like y'all niggas took fucking 5 years. What? So y'all might not. Y'all might not get new artwork. Fuck that. But anyways, I hand it to the man of the hour, the bodega legend himself. Take it away.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate anybody that enjoyed us on this ride. This was a fun night. You know what I'm saying? Zion, get your shit together. Rest in peace to the legend Iron Sheik. And this was a fun battle to watch. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's about that time. It's midnight over here. The bodega's open all night, but you got to leave. You ain't got to go, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? For myself, King P, Bodega P, for LB Shuttleworth, God, dope artist. For Cautious Pilot, for Pat Scorpio, doing a representative, and for Rome Top 5.
Wait a minute, why am I third in that?
I don't know. I just did it.
Because you is, nigga. Shit, what the fuck?
Did it randomly. Did it randomly.
Yeah, damn. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a fun episode of Bodega, but we out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
I need to be number one though.